What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. So it's no surprise that there is a Primarch that I feel is just universally loved. This Primarch is probably the best Primarch in terms of looks, in terms of screen time, or I guess I should say book time, and in terms of just being the most badass. And that, of course, is none other than Perturabo. I'm just kidding, guys. It is not Perturabo in the slightest. That dude gets shafted even in his own novels. The guy I'm really actually talking about is the Hawkboy Sanguinius. Sanguinius is just, in my opinion, the perfect Primarch. He should have been the War Master. He should have been the one to lead the Imperium to greater heights instead of what we got with Horus. Ever since I've found about Sanguinius, his weapons, his war gear, the way he fights, the way he leads his men, the way he's trying to rid the curses of the Red Thirst on his battle brothers, to me just seems like a very compelling, very interesting character. And of course, let's not forget that he's one of the few Primarchs that has died. Now, I feel that Sanguinius should stay dead because I feel like death has to be that concrete thing that makes everything in the 40K universe kind of more grounded, like the stakes are more legit instead of just having everybody that dies kind of get resurrected in one way or another. So I decided to probably make a series, this being the first, of going through every weapon of the Primarchs and just to see if the weapons wielded by the warrior make these weapons more badass, or the weapons themselves are what make the warrior badass. So let's go ahead and start with the Blade and Carmine. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The Blade and Carmine, once a symbol of the might and grace of Sanguinius, was forged as a companion to the Spear of Telesto, two weapons that together embody the Primarch's divine wrath. It was in the hands of Sanguinius that this blade was used to strike down the greatest of enemies, the mighty Ka-Banda, the cunning Kyrus, and the warlord Medil. Each swing of the sword cleaved through darkness, the very embodiment of his unyielding will manifested. But as the fires of the heresy raged, so too did fate turn against the Emperor's chosen. The Blade and Carmine, a relic of untold power, was lost to the Orc warlord, Garshul the Destroyer. The battle in which it was stolen would become legend, for it was in that moment that Captain Leonatos, leader of the Blood Angels in the field, would see his fate sealed. Exiled by Lord Commander Dante himself, Leonatos was condemned to seek redemption for his failure, to return the blade or remain forever a cast-out. Thus began his quest, a pursuit across the stars that led him to Garshul's warband, only to find a revelation that would chill the blood of any warrior. The Orc warlord was the unwilling host of a demon of Tzeentch. Undeterred, Leonatos and his band of exiled brothers tracked the warlord's fleet into the Eye of Terror, a realm of madness and chaos, where even the most steadfast of souls risked corruption. There, amidst the horrors of demon worlds, Leonatos recovered the Blade and Carmine at a terrible cost, his soul claimed by the very demon that had possessed Garshul. The blade was luckily returned to Bal, carried by the remaining exiles, who, though they did not rejoin their chapter, swore to rescue their fallen captain from the grasp of Tzeentch. Their own fates now intertwined with that of Leonatos' torment, they set forth on a perilous journey to free him from the servitude to the god of schemes. And now let's go ahead and look at the Spear of Telesto. The Spear of Telesto is another fabled weapon of the Blood Angels, a blade that was carried with it the weight of history and prophecy. Wielded by Sanguinius himself during the Great Crusade and the Heresy, this spear was a weapon of unmatched power, shown in the tapestries of Riga to have struck down the Slaughter Lord Moraga with divine fury. The blade, shaped like a long tear, held within its hollow center the symbolic drop of blood that the Primarch had shed when he pledged his eternal fealty to that of the Emperor. Its haft, carved in the likeness of a hooded angel, bore the purity of Sanguinius' oath, and beneath it lay a purity seal, penned by the Emperor himself. In battle, the spear was no mere weapon. It was a force of nature, able to unleash blasts of energy that obliterated any who dared face it, provided they lacked the blood of Sanguinius in their veins. Though it was believed lost during the cataclysm of the Horus Heresy, the Spear of Telesto was not forgotten. A new chapter in its saga began when the Blood Angels battle barge Bellis was dispatched to reclaim it. Following the discovery of an ancient record pointing to its last known location, a team led by the resolute Inquisitor Ramius Steele ventured into the hostile Orc-held systems at the edge of the Segmentum Obscurus. There, amidst the blustering hordes of orcs, the spear was found, a relic of the past, once more in the hands of those worthy enough to wield it. And that's pretty much the lore we have on his two most famous weapons, and it's very interesting that it both have to do with orcs. Some way, somehow, the orcs got their hands on these legendary weapons of Sanguinius. However, one was kind of a proxy because it was being used, puppeteered by Zeech, but again, in the possession of orcs nonetheless. So, that's all I got for today, guys. This was a short yet sweet beginnings to a much longer series where I will go over the most notable weapons of the Primarchs. So let me know if you guys think I should include battles in here, or maybe something else besides just the weapons, maybe like their armor or any psychic abilities that they had. But yeah, let me know and we'll improve as the series goes on. But I did want to start with my main man, Sanguinius. So again, guys, let me know any comments on how I should improve, and also let me know which Primarch do you want to see next on this list. So again, guys, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Thanks again for helping us reach 200,000 subscribers. That is quite the milestone here on YouTube. And yeah, that's all I got for today. So thanks again for watching, and as always, it's been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.